Now this is the next step. We're going to use the chopped up parts that we made of the foam. We're going to throw those in the wife's food processor. I'll show you. This is an old food processor, and this isn't for cooking. And you get your foam in there. You're gonna take yourself a little bit of some water, and you're gonna dump that water in there with that foam. The only reason you're gonna do this is so it helps bring everything down to the blades. All right, locked it on, and it's gonna get loud. I won't bore you with this part. I'll be back. Alright, now we're back. Now that it looks like mashed potatoes, this is what you're looking for. You just want it to be kind of about that foliage size that we all buy. Alright, it rips up pretty quick. If it doesn't seem to be shredding up fast enough for you, add more water. It'll definitely turn into the fluff that you want. Next step after this is to get yourself a bowl. Pour that fluff into your bowl. Alright, and you're going to squeeze all the water that you just put into that. Alright, now that we have our fluff made, you just squeeze it all out in the bowl and just put it back up here in a separate container. And this here is probably the fun part that I like to do, and this is where I get to mix up the color that I want it to be. Well, I have already made a pretty decent size batch of green fluff, and this is awesome foliage. You guys know how much this stuff costs, man. We're making this for pennies, literally pennies. So what we're gonna do now is I'd like to have some fall colors this time around, and I'm gonna add some lemon, and some outrageous orange. And just like anything we do in our hobby, you make it however you want to make it. It's your railroad, right? Alright, I'm going to follow that up with some brown. Just a little bit, because I don't want it too bright. And then, I'm going to get myself a little bit of water. Just add a little bit of water to that. Just a little bit. Come in here, we're gonna stir that up. Now, I'm kind of going for that coupe orange look at the moment. That burnt orange kind of look, you know. Some time of the year the foliage is changing, everything's dying, ready for winter. So that's kind of the color I'm going for. I think that'll be pretty decent. Rinse that off. And these paints, as long as you're just keeping yourself clean along the way. These are all water soluble paint. Alright. And the next part. Well, I should probably not use that one. I think my wife would get upset if I start using her utensils. I'll be right back. Alright. I had to go get my spoon from the train room. So I got my fluff. We got the secret sauce. We're just gonna huck it in there. Give the old mix, man. There's nothing to it. You're gonna get the color you want right away. I won't bore you with this. I'll get it all mixed in and then I'll come back. Well, guys, I did one of those editing things wrong. Forgot to push play. So after you get it all mixed up, you start to have your color come through. You want to put it into a separate container. I just use a deli container. And we're just gonna get that all in there. This is a tall deli container, and this is just two of those thin strips of that upholstery foam. So once you get it to that point, you just kind of want to press down on it. Get it worked in. You want to get any color you have in that liquid still, the paint that's still kind of runny, to squeeze out, and then as you push down, lift it up. This is a kind of an important step. So what you're doing is you're soaking up and sucking it back in, and it's making the colors all even. I'll be right back. Alright, now after you get it all mixed up, you got all that color bled through that you want, you keep pressing it to the sides and you're just mixing it up. After you get that done, just kind of fluff it up from the bottom. I'm really impressed with this color. It turned out a lot better than I thought it would. Alright, once you get all that mixed up, you're just going to take it out and get yourself a cookie sheet and some paper towels. The paper towels will help soak up any of the residual water and paint. Just kind of sprinkle it out, and it'll have to sit overnight and dry. Get those big clumps in there too. Alright, once you got it all out of the container, spread it out and just let it sit and dry overnight, and come back in the morning or the next day or 2 days later, however, and it should be ready to put in a Ziploc bag or throw down on the layout, or however you want to use it. But, this is a good, inexpensive way to make that layout look good. Alright, thanks for watching the video. If you like it, give me a follow, a like, and a share. I appreciate all of you.